Hello, welcome to a special edition of CropLife Retail Week. I'm Eric Sfiligoj, editor of CropLife Magazine, here today with a special guest, Joel Olson from Helena Agri Enterprises, who was the 2018 Ambassador of Respect Award for the Environmental Respect Program, and is here today with us doing the judging for the 2019 program. Joe, welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
So Joe, tell us a little bit about what you've been up to in the year since you were named the Ambassador of Respect for 2018.
So life has changed significantly for me. We were living in Indiana when we won the award, and 6 months after the award, I'm in Iowa now. So I'm in Johnston, Iowa. I still work with Helena, of course. I work in our business unit office, and I help with operations across 14 states now.
Okay, so that's the Northern Unit?
Northern Business Unit, correct.
Okay. So I know you and I were talking a little bit before we got on camera. I know here in Ohio, the crop conditions have not been the best. I know about half the acreage expected to be planted in corn probably did not get planted. I know the reports I'm getting from Iowa seem to indicate the state's having a little better time, but you tell me what you're hearing in your region.
Yeah, so it's a lot better than we thought it was going to be, I would say. There's sections, you get into South Dakota, North Dakota is pretty tough. Iowa's pretty good. Nebraska is actually surprisingly good. They had the floods early on, and we thought that was going to really set them back, and they're probably as far ahead as anybody is. We've got pockets in northern Illinois that are really tough that, less than half the crop got planted. Oh. My facilities I used to work with in southeast Indiana are actually pretty good, surprisingly. You get northern Indiana, though, and northwest Ohio, it's pretty rough. Okay. We're struggling.
Okay, so what are you hearing from folks on the outlook as we go into the fall, and basically how things are going to play out the rest of this year?
I think the outlook's actually pretty positive for the folks that got a crop planted. The crops look decent, even though they're behind. They're hitting rapid growth stage, and the corn's really growing. I think we've got an opportunity for a decent crop where there is a crop. The challenges for us as ag retailers is going to be how soon can we get in the fields this fall to put fertilizer down? How do we manage weeds and prevent and plant? We don't really have a solution there yet. One of the big topics is cover crops. Everybody says go plant a cover crop and prevent and plant ground, but nobody can find them. So there's availability issues as well. So there's a lot of challenges. I think that this fall will be good. It's going to be challenging though. We're not going to get in till late. It's going to be a wet crop, and so we're going to have a small window to work with, I think, as retailers to get fertilizer down this fall.
Okay. Well, final question then. I know you're being part of the Environmental Respect Program, which is sponsored by Corteva with our help here at CropLife. You were the big winner, Ambassador of Respect, as I said, in 2018, on the end of having been entering into the program. This year now you're helping judge. What advice can you give to folks out in the field, retailers that have looked at this program in the past and are thinking about entering in the future?
Yeah, so I would say that the biggest thing is make sure to highlight, what you're doing. I think we all do a really good job of engaging our communities. We all have the mindset that we want to do what's right for the environment. Somebody said in our meeting this morning that, that the original environmentalist was the farmer, and that's true. And so we want to highlight that, but not just for the environmental respect, but we need to highlight it for the general consumer and help them understand what we're actually doing out there. And how positive it is, and the changes we're making every day, and how technology is advancing. And I think that you can highlight those things. And then the other thing is, if you want to be a part of the program, engage your community, because that's what we're looking for in this room we're sitting in around the corner is, how are folks in my industry engaging the community and helping carry this message.
Very good. We'll look for more information on environmental respect and program coming up in the issues of CropLife here in the fall. And we'll look forward to the celebration week here in October. And Joe, I thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
We'll see you again soon.
If you have questions or comments about today's episode of Retail Week, contact us by email or Twitter, or type your message in the comment section below.
Your feedback is important to us. We'll try our best to address your thoughts in next week's episode.
And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.